I have spent a lifetime watching the subtle dramas of the natural world unfold, and yet there remain creatures so elusive that even my most patient gaze has often failed to find them. Today we peer into the margins, the shadows where animals live quietly, rarely photographed and almost never observed by human eyes. Their lives are not less extraordinary for being hidden. On the contrary, their secrecy is a survival strategy, a remarkable adaptation to a planet crowded and changing. We will travel from deep ocean trenches to misty mountain ridges, through forests where silence itself seems alive, and across islands whose very soil remembers ancient seas. The vaquita is a creature of gentle contours and soft grey tones, a porpoise the size of a medium dog navigating the murky shallows of the northern Gulf of California. It moves with an economy of motion, surfacing occasionally to breathe, dorsal fin peeking like a neighbor behind curtains. Its world is a narrow ribbon of water, warmed by the sun, yet threatened by human nets and indifferent tides. For years, researchers have drifted on small boats, scanning the water for the telltale crescent of a dorsal fin. To see a vaquita is to witness rarity itself, a blink of movement, a glint of an eye, an ephemeral presence that vanishes almost as quickly as it appeared. Deep in the verdant, mist-wrapped valleys of the Annamite Range lives an animal so rarely glimpsed that it was only described by science in the 1990s. The saola moves like a ghost through bamboo and liana, with slender horns and a face shaded by a delicate mask. Locals speak of it in hushed terms. A forest spirit more than a prey species, its presence known through fleeting signs, a few precious images. Researchers have walked for months, setting camera traps and checking them. Camera traps sometimes reveal a blur, a flash of chestnut coat, the geometry of horns, and these fragments ignite the world's imagination. On the island of Java, beneath dense canopy, towering dipterocarp trees, exists a rhino that once roamed much of Asia. The Javan rhino is heavily armored with folds of skin, moving through mud with astonishing stealth for such a formidable animal. Its heavy breathing carries through humid air, but its steps are soft, careful, almost furtive. Their remaining population is confined to a single national park, a fragile sanctuary surrounded by human activity. Rangers patrol day, rangers patrol night, clearing snares, monitoring camera traps, each frame a small miracle when it reveals the silhouette of a great mammal. The Javan rhino's secrecy is survival. It avoids contact, hides its young within the thicket, historically in thousands, today counted on fingers. The kakapo is an unlikely bird, a flightless parrot that walks rather than flies, cloaked in mossy green plumage, endowed with a curious mixture of awkwardness and cunning. Native to New Zealand, it crept into a world without mammalian predators and evolved to fill strange ecological niches. Its voice is a low, booming call across the night, a sound that carries over valleys when it is heard at all. Once widespread, the kakapo nearly vanished as rats and stoats followed human ships ashore. What remains is a devoted recovery program, breeding by hand, tracking each individual, moving them to predator-free islands. Their personalities shine, bold, inquisitive, often comically earnest. Footage is intimate, red lights, keepers coaxing eggs to hatch and chicks to thrive. Each chick numbered, each adult a storybook of survival. The kakapo's rarity has birthed a community's fierce tenderness, guardianship as vocation. Rarity invites responsibility, from admiration to stewardship, patience, dedication, the steady work of love. In the thin air above the tree line, where wind strips the warmth from your face and the world becomes stone and sky, moves the snow leopard, pale and patterned like the talus it inhabits, a master of camouflage, a phantom that seems to dissolve into the mountainside. Locating one is an exercise in patience, skill, and luck. Her range spans vast, inaccessible swaths of Central Asia. She follows ibex and bharal across cliffs and ledges, every movement an economy forced by scarce prey. Camera traps capture the heavy tail, the immense paws, a great cat staring into the lens. Local stories endure, but encounters are rare and fleeting. Reduce conflict, improve livelihoods, compensate losses, create incentives, persecution into coexistence, perfectly adapted to emptiness, yet requiring human care. Its rarity magnifies its mystique. Each glimpse affirms wildness in places we presume most barren. In the vast, coniferous forests of the Russian Far East, northeastern China, the Amur tiger moves with a sovereign silence. Larger than many of its kin, it negotiates a frozen kingdom where survival depends on stealth and strength. Snow muffles its steps, sun slants through needles and highlights the patterns of its coat. Tigers are solitary, and this solitary existence makes encounters incredibly rare. Camera traps, a cat crossing a clearing, a cub's tentative play, an adult scent marking then vanishing. Human pressures, logging, poaching, fragmentation, make corridors essential. Conservationists keep corridors intact so tigers can move, mate, and maintain genetic health. Each film clip brings exhilaration, tempered by humility. Even apex predators feel our impact. Protect vast, quiet landscapes. The Amur tiger embodies grandeur and vulnerability. Far beneath the waves, where light fails and pressure mounts, lives the giant squid, a being of myth and biology. For centuries, sailors told tales of tentacled forms dragging ships into the deep. Only recently have we glimpsed it in its home, a dim, slow world of enormous animals, bioluminescent whispers, patient predators. Footage is extraordinarily rare and once controversial. When it appears, often via deep-sea submersibles or baited remote vehicles, it moves with a grace that belies its frightening scale. Eyes like plates, arms lined with hooked suckers, eking meals from scarcity. Called the tree lobster by some, the Lord Howe Island stick insect, once faded from sight on its namesake island, believed extinct after rats arrived. Yet, in a twist worthy of hope, a tiny population survived on a remote rocky outcrop, clinging to life on a diet of leaves and the will to persist. These insects are large, slow-moving, astonishingly resilient. Their rediscovery transformed conservationists' imaginations, prompting captive breeding programs and plans to reintroduce them once predators are controlled. Videos intimate, armored bodies, slow rhythms, patient chewing. A triumph of scientists, biosecurity teams, and planners. Extinction, sometimes reversible. Indifferent to fame, heroic in tenacity. On subtropical islands south of Japan, the Amami rabbit persists as a living relic. Round-faced, dark-furred, short ears, neither typical rabbit nor wholly unlike any other. Island evolution, where isolation yields unexpected results. These rabbits favor dense understory and ravines, crepuscular and nocturnal activity, dawn, dusk, glimpses of a broad-bodied creature slipping through fern and root. Such images are quiet and brief, revealing a species finely tuned to a fragile home. Human settlement, invasive predators, habitat fragmentation. Conservationists control feral cats, control feral dogs, protect corridors, educate the public. For island peoples, the rabbit is a symbol of heritage. In the green labyrinth of the Congo's Ituri forest moves the okapi, the forest's shadowed giraffe. Stripes like broken sunlight, body like dusk among leaves. A long, inky tongue plucks leaves in silence. Most encounters are pixels and footprints, camera traps and soft tracks in mud. Elusiveness here is both nature and necessity, as forests shrink at the edges. Rangers thread the understory, protecting what remains. Communities learn that the okapi's fate is bound to forest health. It chooses the hour and the angle of its vanishing. Corridors stitch quiet to quiet across the canopy. A glimpse is enough to know the forest is breathing. Protect the breath and you protect the shadow. The okapi completes our 10, proof that the rarest lives often move where our footsteps are lightest and our patience longest.